Assalamu alaikum. As many across the world celebrate the beginning of the new year, we must remember the terrible plight of our brothers and sisters in Palestine. I am ashamed that this year is ending with the loud silence of the world leaders in halting the genocide in Gaza. The Zionist regime carried out the Nakba against Palestinians over 75 years ago. In their aim of stealing Palestinian land, the Jewish militias attacked Palestinian villages, forcing a large population to flee their homes in 1947. They lost their properties, their belongings, and many lost their lives in that plight. They then literally jailed the people of Gaza, restricting their movement within their own homeland. For over 50 years, the people of Gaza have been tortured, they have been imprisoned and occupied over. They have been denied their basic human rights, denied their rights to live in dignity and their right to live in peace. They were living in an open, torturous jail, and today Gaza is once again the playground of the Zionist forces. When they say history repeats itself, it surely does. Today, the world watches silently as once again the Zionist regime is wiping Palestine off the map of the world. The silence is deafening. My brothers and sisters, it is not an accident that so many Palestinian children have been killed in the last 2 months. All of the 8,800 children killed by the Israeli forces have been precision kills. When a 2-year-old is targeted and shot at by the IDF, it meant that someone in the Israeli army decided that her life did not matter. When all the housing towers were flattened to the ground, it was not an accident. The Zionist army decided that leveling them to rubble would give the biggest shock and destruction to ordinary Palestinians. It was no accident when they attacked hospitals. It was no accident when they attacked civilian infrastructure. It was no accident that so many journalists were killed. And it was no accident that Palestinian mothers had to deliver babies while without power, without water and medical supplies. It was no accident that Palestinian mothers have to undergo cesareans without anesthesia. And it was no accident that Palestinian mothers have to mix their baby's formula in contaminated waste. They are all strategized power targets, attacked and destroyed and killed by design and planning. Their aim is to destroy and wipe off all signs of life in Gaza. My brothers and sisters, does Israel have the license to kill? To kill our Muslim brothers and sisters? Israel has committed numerous violations of international law over the last half-century, but none has been more flagrant than that of the last 2 months. Israel's unashamed attacks on civilians and their deliberate airstrikes against civilian infrastructure are war crimes. I call for the arrest and prosecution of the leaders of the Zionist regime. I also call upon the government of Maldives to publicly support the case lodged by South Africa against Israel at the International Criminal Court. My brothers and sisters, it is time we step up our boycott of Zionist blood money. Say no to the companies profiting from the genocide of the Palestinian people. Israeli blood money is not welcome in our economy, not 1 cent. We don't even want them in our country. Ban all Israelis from entering our country. We don't want their bloody hands and feet on our land. We will not rest till Palestine is free. O Allah, please help and protect our Palestinian brothers and sisters from the Zionist regime. O Allah, give our Palestinian brothers and sisters courage and strength in the face of the Zionist aggressor. Ya Allah, please ease their pain and suffering. Ya Allah, please bestow your mercy on the people of Palestine. Free Palestine.